Well, let me tell you something. We've just been talking jewelry and beauty because the woman sharing the sofa with us today has beautiful jewelry, and she's beautiful
And
herself.
she's a beautiful human.
And she's a beautiful lady. Right now, The Real Housewives of New Jersey is in its 13th season, and between the friendships, the families, the explosive feuds, the fabulous Jersey girls on the show always leave fans with something to talk about.
That is for dang sure. So joining us live this morning is a fan favorite from the franchise, Ms. Jennifer Aydin. Jennifer, good morning. Welcome to New York Living.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
I'm so happy to be here.
I'm so happy, and I think you two called each other last night, or what?
We did.
You know, mine's not really showing pink on screen, but I would like to let the people know that this is actually a pale
pink.
peach.
Yeah.
It's not white.
Pink.
This is
That's full-blown
Just
pink.
regular, good old-fashioned
just
pink.
regular,
yes,
good old-fashioned.
pretty in pink today.
There we
Thank
go.
you for joining us. It's
Yes,
a pleasure
thank you
to
for
see
having me.
It's amazing to me. 13 seasons.
Yeah.
That is longevity. What's it like? We're several episodes into the season. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm just like the fans. I want more. I'm like, these episodes are not long enough, and our season is not long enough, and I feel like it's just whizzing by.
Yeah.
You know, so much has happened, and we're already at the mid-season trailer, which is going to be dropped today.
That's insane. So what's it like for you to watch these episodes back now in not in real time?
You definitely relive it.
Yeah.
You remember a lot. You're like, oh my God, I forgot that happened. And you know, sometimes you get angry again, of course. But we have reunion coming up, so that's where we'll hash it all out.
There's all that.
There's
What
all
is
that and then some.
I often wonder. I mean, because we're in similar. You know, we're not entertainers. You're not a trained actor. We're not trained actors. I never forget that camera is on.
No.
Do you ever forget the camera is on?
I purposely forget that the camera is on
Yeah.
because I feel like that's the best way to be as authentic and as real as
So true.
possible.
Right.
Yeah, so for me, it's very easy. But for people like my husband
sure.
or my kids, who I've kind of bullied onto this platform, it's not as easy for them. So sometimes they don't know how to behave.
Right.
And sometimes my husband either speaks too little or does too much, and that he ends up regretting. So, you know, at the end of the day, he's a medical doctor.
Yeah.
You know, this is not his vibe.
Right.
You know,
He's-
me, I'm always like this. Cameras on, cameras off. Like, you're always going to get me peppy, happy-go-lucky.
This
like,
reminds
that's
me of
just
a
how I
couple,
am.
another couple we know.
Oh. Well, she's peppy. I'm not peppy.
I'm peppy. I like to be
my
peppy.
partner is a physician, and he just don't. He's never met a camera that he likes.
Yes. Yes.
Shout out to Dr. Lander.
Yes. You know, different strokes for different folks, right?
That's right. That's right.
So you're in, is this, correct me if I'm wrong, this is your 5th season
Yeah,
of the show?
it's my 5th season,
Okay, so what is it like for you, what are your comments, what's your feedback on the evolution of Jennifer as a Real Housewife of New Jersey? Or like the differences just from last season to this
one, yeah.
season?
Oh, 100%. I mean, each year I spend with the ladies is another year that I get to know them and grow our relationship, I will call it. So definitely I become more comfortable in being in my own skin. In the beginning, my first season, I remember I just wanted everybody to like me.
Yeah,
sure.
And the things that I was saying was actually backfiring and not landing and working against me. So I've noticed that, you know what, I just need to be me, and if they don't like me, like, that's okay. You keep it moving, like how I do in real life.
Right.
And now I'm so comfortable being around them, I don't care to, like, gain their accolades anymore. You either like me or you don't.
We don't. That's
What a
a
wonderful
good,
metaphor for
I know
life.
it is, but it's also a really good attitude to have.
I've definitely come into my own. I've almost become who I know I am.
Yeah,
if
Makes
that
perfect sense.
That makes
Yeah.
complete sense. That makes complete sense. So we can't talk about the Real Housewives without talking about the drama. You've had some pretty explosive interactions with your co-stars. One of them, Margaret. We have a clip that we wanted to show you.
Wonderful.
You can't wait.
Why are you still trash talking me after we made
I'm
up?
not
That's what I
trash
want to
talking
know.
you.
You're talking shit about me to Jen Fessler. You talk shit about me to Melissa.
I was telling
Everything
Jen
was
Fessler
absolutely-
my experience and what happened with us.
You don't
It's not
have to go talking about
It's stating-
experiences
Again,
all
you're
over
telling
the
me what
place.
to talk about.
You
I
know
can
what?
talk
That's
about
why you
whatever
can't have
you
genuine
want.
relationships.
I have lots of genuine
no
relationships.
genuine
Teresa,
relationships.
do I
Only
not
with
have a
Teresa.
genuinely? Oh, only with Teresa.
Only with
Only
Teresa.
person in the world.
Only with Teresa.
I have a friendship.
Thank you. Thank
new
you,
friendship.
Danielle.
Yeah, I had called it the driving the Stacey hat, yes.
I honestly, that's all I could focus on.
I mean, you know, simpatico, honey.
So, where do things stand now with Margaret?
We're pretty much right over there at
Right
this
there,
point
yeah.
in time.
Yeah.
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 So it's, you know, it's difficult watching it back, and me and Margaret are not in the best place. But like I said, reunion is coming up.
Sure.
There's been a lot of noise on some social media platforms that I'm
course.
trying to choose not to engage in.
Yep.
So, you know, let them people talk. I'm just going to save it all for a reunion.
Save it all. You can't
Yeah.
even give us a snippet of what, or at least like.
Well,
what
definitely,
you're-
you will be rest assured that I'm going to say my piece,
Okay.
obviously, and I'm going to defend my actions, and I'm sure as she is too.
Yeah.
So we'll see. May the best woman win, I guess.
All right. Yeah, I'm here for it. Are there any of the, I don't want to call them characters because they're real life
It's-
people.
it's
We are,
humans,
yeah.
Any of the women that you were particularly close with that you weren't necessarily close with when you first started, where you were trying to get your footing and trying to figure
Well, you
this
know,
whole
I
thing
wasn't
out?
really close with any of them when
Yeah.
I first started the
Who
show.
brought you into the show?
Dolores brought me
Dolores
into the show, but
Catania, okay.
Dolores and I knew each other because she had been a surgical tech with my husband. We hadn't really formed that much of a friendship, so it was new to me when I had joined. And like, ultimately, none of the veterans ever reached out to befriend me off camera, which was totally okay. But like for me now, like you said, being a 5th season veteran, I tried to extend the olive branch to the newbies. We have some new girls. So for me, I like to like be friends with everybody. I give what I get. So I give full-heartedly first, and then if you backstab me, well, then that starts the wheel. So
Then we
I
got,
feel then we gotta
it's
take
like
notes.
it's
Then we
but
gotta
I will
talk.
say that being on the show for a while, Teresa and I have become, she's one of my closest friends.
love that.
Dolores and I have had some turmoil, but we are in an amazing space right now.
Great.
I get along great with Danielle. And
I
you
love.
know,
Shout out to Danielle. I
shout
love you.
out
She
to
was here a couple
Danielle.
months ago. That's my girl right there.
yes.
Yeah, we were instant besties. me
Yeah.
and her.
And like, you know what? We've had some friction with other girls. Hopefully we could try to work it out. I don't know what the future holds, but I'm willing to be friends with anyone who wants to be friends with me.
that is good. That is a
a
great
good way to
attitude
that's
to
a-
have.
that's a
Yeah,
good
and I'm the
way to
type that
put out.
doesn't hold a grudge.
Good.
Like, I totally forgive. I may not forget. I
Amen.
can move on.
It's exhausting.
Totally.
So you do it and you move on.
That's it. That's what
you
it's
are
all
like
about.
a breath of fresh air. Thank you so
It
much
is,
for
and I feel
joining
like you
us.
I feel like
definitely-
you got to be positive because positivity is contagious.
Yes,
It is.
amen.
You know?
And being angry it's exhausting.
It is.
First of all,
exhausting.
being angry causes stress on your life, and stress takes away years from your life. And I plan on being here for a while.
I am fighting
so
it. I
I am
am
not going to
fighting
let
all of
anybody
it.
rain on my parade. Yes, honey.
Nor should you.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Jennifer Aydin.
You're
It was wonderful
welcome.
to
This
meet
is so
you.
much fun.
Thank you for coming. And you can watch new episodes of The Real Housewives of New Jersey Tuesdays at 9 p.m. on Bravo.
That's right.
The one and only.
The one and only. Look at those dresses.